Greetings and welcome back, faithful, to the Blood Moon Coven, where we have recently brought to heel a Xeno population. Fairly primitive, they were very easy for us to conquer. They make the best slaves, honestly. They don't know what to question. Honestly, they believe we're gods. We practically are to them. I mean, we're not going to burst their bubble. It would be a little bit cruel, honestly. You know, we'll let them have their heathen superstitions. Now, let's see what's going on. Ooh, someone's evaded a hostile fleet. Why? Oh. Go over there, slay them. Thank you. Now, we are actually losing a little bit of money, which is never a good thing to see. In the last episode, we started construction of a planetary administration, which is actually quite useful. I would like you to build the mining stations. That will help us out a tiny little bit. Yes, could you come down here and also start doing the same? We need those mining stations set up soon. Now, once we actually have our borders expand, once this place is properly set up, it takes a little bit of time, but I'm hoping that they'll bridge that gap. I might even bring, well, it'll certainly bring this under our control. I may even bring this one under our control, I'm not sure. There we go, let's go and have a look at this. Oh, you're so dead. Let's slow down time and actually see our destroyers. Do they even actually fire? No, they're too far out. Oh, there we go. And perfect shot. And again. I think that's the Siri. In fact, fairly certain it's a Siri.
Situation log updated.
Well done. You know what? We'll bring the 3D Scorpions over here to have a look at that. But you can return to Aavak. Actually, go ahead. Just go back to Aavak Prime. Or you won't go back to Aavak Prime, think about it. You'll go somewhere else entirely. Alright, I would like you to come back here and go into orbit around Aavak Prime. Because there's going to be at least one more ship added to this. Because we do have Lithric gas. It's coming in over there. Is there any other planets that we've got that have that? It doesn't actually look like there are. At least, oh no. Oh no, wait, that's an anomaly, unfortunately. Is anyone researching this one? No. Very well. Let's go ahead, change scientists. Breeze and Gamma, busy commanding. Sure, go ahead and research that one for me if you would be so kind. But it looks like we don't have any more of that strategic resource, which is a shame, so we're only going to be able to make one ship that actually makes use of it. But that's fine, we'll actually make a specific ship for that one. How close are we to any research milestones? We're actually quite far from any that would be particularly useful. Okay. Right, we're going to make a destroyer, and we are going to go for... we'll have a frontal, very gigantic... well... I could do something like this, or we could just have it be one big, one small, one medium. I'm kind of okay with that. Go ahead, we'll have the best thrusters. Now, this is where... Oh, do we not add this on? Is that not something that we can build in? Where would this go then? I am not at all sure where we would put that. Oh, is it only a station thing? It might be. Let me just go back to researched. Here we are. Ship modifier. Lithric gas refinery. Unlocks a module.
Construction complete.
Is this perhaps something that can only go on like a cruiser or bigger? It might be. I'm really not sure.
Evading hostile fleet.
Where's this hostile fleet? Where is it? Who's bullying you? Prime Swarm. Go deal with them. Let's go to Aavak and just see if I can build something on this planet that refines it. Oh no, there we are. Lithric atmospheric manipulator. Lithric atmospheric manipulator disperses lithric gas at concentration low enough to not be noticeably psychoactive, but nevertheless increase social conformity. Okay, so it planet modifier, ethics divergence minus 10%. Empire modifier, minus 10%. Okay. Is this perhaps something I can put in the spaceport? Ah, there we Ah, okay. So if I put this in the Aavak Prime spaceport, it will permanently increase the shield of ships around it, I guess. And since shields are the primary type of defense that we're using at the moment, it probably would be a good thing to do. That being said, this is quite nice. That's for the planet and the Empire itself. Minus 10% ethics divergence. I don't actually think it's that much of an issue, though. No, I think we'll go for the spaceport, and this is our most important spaceport, so yeah, sure, we'll build it here. That's fine. We'll get that up and running. Oh well, I was thinking that we were going to have some sort of more reason to diversify our fleet. I always enjoy that, honestly. I like having reasons to have very diverse fleets and like have specific like capital ships and stuff like that. I'm sure we will get that a little bit later. But right now, not so. Right, okay, have we got enough? No, not nearly enough to build what we want, and that is quite the shame. There we go. We have got a placid Leviathans down there. We have finished building up our... Oh, is that in there? No, it's still not. We have finished building up our energy credits. Has that not been surveyed? No, it has definitely been surveyed. Wow, it's just completely barren. How curious. And there's nothing else for us to go for. I could, I suppose, drop something on another planet just to control it, but I'm not sure I would want to. Down here is a possible, though, because that would bring these, well, at least we've got one there, I believe. We possibly get this one. If we put it here, we would almost certainly grab both of these just because of proximity. But if we were going to put one of those down, oh well, actually that one can be colonized, so it's not actually that much of a problem. Okay, sure, we're going to go ahead and we're going to place down a frontier outpost just about there, just to bring that under our control as well. And we'll get you down there as well. There we are.
Hostile fleet engaged.
And the Prime Swarm is engaging the hostiles.
Debris analyzed.
They'll be fairly quick.
Situation log updated.
We're not getting very much from these attacks at this point. Right then, Prime Swarm, head back up here, I would say, because we're probably going to be launching an attack. Maybe towards the end of this episode, we'll actually engage in this war. Oh, they have actually eaten the people who liked us. Well, that was a little bit of a shame. So much for a a war on two fronts. No, they're going to have everything to focus against us. And they are actually in an alliance as well. Who are they in the alliance with? Ah, our friends there. Okay, maybe we should crush them first. You know what? Well, if I go into attack them, I'm going to be fighting them anyway. With that said, then, maybe I should instead... I'm probably going to need to place a spaceport around Salusa Secundus, rather. Okay. So we've got a few things we're going to need to do then first, which is a pain. We've lost like the only person in the universe who thought we were okay. I don't think it was that they thought we were okay. I think it was more that they just didn't want to mess with us, honestly. Well, we've got the reassembled ship shelter. Got loads of food. Sure, let's go ahead and build... Let's see. I would like a mine here, honestly. A mine would be quite nice. Go for that. And then we'll have a hydroponics farm there. And we'll just continue building that up. Aavak Prime, you're doing good. We'll go ahead and build a science lab there for you. As for you, though, I need you to move somewhere where you can farm for us. This building requires a grown pop to function. Oh, right, okay. Is there anywhere else I can have you work? There's nowhere else I would really want you to work, honestly. But we are going to build a science lab there as well. We'll focus on trying to build up our fleets And where are we? You're currently stationed around midnight. Sorry, twilight rather. That's fine. We'll start work on the new fleet at Aavak Prime shortly then. That's currently being researched. That's good. Okay, fully healed. But we are going to need... They're going to be pulled into the war, so I need a fleet to just be able to drop on them and take them out straight away. I don't want them messing around. Right, as for my construction ships here... Have I got one? No, I have not. Oh, that's the colony ship. Never mind. You stay there. We would like the mining stations built. Oh, yeah.
Construction complete.
Fantastic. We finished the spaceport and the surface construction queue. Right. Well, let's have a look at Aavak Prime. We should be able to upgrade a couple of things now.
Construction complete.
Right. What is this tile natively? It's giving me some physics natively, so we want a physics lab. There we go. This tile can be upgraded to a better hydroponics farm. Do we need the food? Not really. So I don't think we can actually offload food. So we've got enough food as is for the whole planet. Upgrading the hydroponics we have does still serve a purpose, but primarily that purpose would be in allowing me to use other tiles for different things. So I'm going to avoid it for now. This lab is... What are you doing? You're giving me engineering, so let's go for an engineering lab. We do not have that very well. What about you? You're giving me society, so let's go for a biolab there. And that will give me just a little bit extra scientific output. And there we go. We can make a larger spaceport and get a destroyer assembly line. That is pretty important for us. That would take so long for us to get though. 50 months. I could grab the nanocomposite materials and just start unlocking the armors, but I'm not actually that worried about having armor right now. Perhaps I should be, but if we came up against something that could cut through shields, then I would start regretting not having it. So okay, we'll go for that now. And unfortunately, Dark Ally has passed at the ripe old age of 88. Rest well, Dark Ally. We need a new scientist. I will take you. And your name shall become Esperologist. That's actually a pretty good name, I think, for a scientist. Get in there. 25 months, 8 months on the nanocomposite armor down there. We shouldn't be too bad, all things told. Right, we've got an awful lot of money though. We're starting to get close to a point where we're not going to be able to store anymore. So I would actually like to try and communicate with you. I would like to drop off an embassy. Your nation is both flawed and primitive, Dappling. It pains me to witness such inefficiency. Oh, good God. You are superior in all ways. I'm going to establish an embassy. Kind of want you to be okay with us. I don't think they'll ever be completely okay with us. This had better not be a trick. No, I assure you it's not. We're not going to insult them. But I think someone who's a little bit less openly hostile toward us would be a good move. And also, I wouldn't want to necessarily make someone stronger who's right next to us. So you're actually a fairly small little place. So I'm not sure you're the best ones for our needs. Where are you? Oh, that's you. Okay, well, sure. You're at 0 with us. Wow, okay. You're a reasonably large kingdom as well. You've got superior in many different things. Yeah, okay, we'll try and communicate with you. We'll establish an embassy there as well. Very well, let us see where this will lead. Now I would like to offer a deal. I would like to buy minerals. Fairly large amount of them, in fact. Okay, you don't have much to offer. That is a shame. Okay, you've really not got much to offer. You've got 116 to offer, but I'm going to offer an instant transfer of credits. You don't need money, apparently. You flat out don't care for money. Well, That's a bit of an annoyance. Oh. You don't mind that. I just need to get up to 1. Damn. Okay, well that deal's not going anywhere. That is a bit of a shame. But okay, we're gonna try a deal with you. We'll see if you've got enough money to offer. Power is the only universal language, but if you wish to speak more diplomacy, we won't stop you. Very well, let's offer a trade. I just flat out want some minerals. Let's see if you've got enough to offer some. The moment it goes to minus 1,000, you know they'll never, ever, ever make that deal. There we go. So that's the point where it gets too much. There we are. Right. Now, it looks like you might be ripe for me to take quite a lot. Oh, no, they don't need money. Why do you suck so bad? I should have checked that they needed money first, really. Okay, well, how about we do some star chart trading? Oh, you don't mind that. Very well. How much can I get? I can get a few. See if we can get a little bit better. Every little tiny bit that we can. There we go. A little bit more. And that's where it stops. Okay, let's try this deal then. Confirm. Here we are. We know a good deal when we see one. The Haddam Coalition accepts your terms. There we are. Not too bad. We've traded star charts. We got theirs as well as they got ours. We got a much better deal out of that, in my personal opinion. Sure, let's go ahead and try and chat with you then. Maybe you would be willing to trade star charts for minerals if you've got enough. Let's see. That's a little bit too much. Okay. This is not a bad deal, honestly. Let's pull that down just a tad. Would you also give me your star chart? You would. I accept. There we go. Perfect. And what else do we see? Haddam Coalition. Oh, really? Damn, they're going to war. I don't really want to see that, I'll be honest. Okay, we need a little bit more. Oh, it pains me to have to deal with these Xenos, but we've fallen on hard times. They're unfriendly. They're xenophobes. They're never particularly going to be friendly with us. But let's establish an embassy. It may slowly piece things together. I would offer a trade deal. I would like to see what you'd offer for my star charts. Oh, you really don't want to share yours. Fair enough. And you don't even want to share the single tiniest bit of your minerals. Okay, well, there's not actually that much for us to do. Nevertheless, I'm going to leave that there just to tick up some points there. You know what? It's going to be a little bit weird, but I'm actually going to try. And, yeah, let's see if we can trade with you. The day when judgment will be passed on you grows ever closer. Your superior naval capacity and overall fleet power. You are hostile to us. Okay. Well, let's offer a trade deal. Will you, for example, offer star charts? You will not. Will you offer any? You will not. You just flat out don't want to. Okay, well, there's not much we can do. We can try the hegemony of Pocky once more. Not sure if we've already tried with you. I may have already just done that. Yeah, we'll ignore it for now. We've got a reasonable amount there. How long on this? 75 months.
Hostile fleet detected.
Probably is worth going for, honestly. Alright, go and take them out, please. Oh, I will be right back. Sounds like one of the ferrets is having a bit of a nightmare. And I'm back. Sorry about that. Just had to go and wake Siri up. She was having a bit of a bad dream. I had to cuddle her for a little bit until she was calm enough to go back to bed. I suspect one of her sisters was nibbling on her while she was sleeping, to be perfectly honest. Right, okay, so what are we up to? We are taking out an enemy ship there. Or rather, well, we're going to get practically nothing from it. But we have expanded beautifully. Ah, perfect. Absolutely perfect. Right. Grab all of that. I would also like you to grab all of that. And oh, yeah, that'll do. Let's get out there and start taking systems. That was wonderful. Absolutely wonderful.
Hostile fleet engaged.
Right, okay,
Situation
we're
log
engaging. They're already dead. That is brilliant. Azathoth can go in and check that out for us. We are going to move our fleet. You know what? You can go over there for now. Additionally, I'm going to use these resources for me to quickly build... can I not have a spaceport? Initial spaceport module is required. 360. Ah, damn. It won't be too long before we've got that. We'll just let a little bit of time pass right now. Yeah, everything's going okay. Get rid of these two.
Construction complete.
Fantastic. We will be getting a spaceport first, and we're going to go for a missile defense module right about there. Right, okay. Once we've got that going, our naval capacity is going to rise fairly sharply. So let's start work on... Oh, well, we're going to have to wait a little bit longer to be able to start putting all of that together. But what do we get? A tiny, tiny little bit. But that's good enough, I suppose. We can hop over here, get ourselves another 2. We're slowly building up our return on minerals. Right, we've got the nano composite armor. Oh, really? An impulse thruster as well? They're all getting very expensive, mind you. Thankfully, this is one of the better ones that we've got, but that is so expensive. These highly advanced fusion-powered thrusters provide ships with unmatched maneuverability and speed under sublight conditions. Go on then, let's go for it.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay. I would like the Prime Swarm to go for them, please. Just keep you active for now. And where are you?
Hostile
you
fleet
have
engaged.
Just built. You don't have the
Situation log updated.
research facilities there, but that's fine. I would like you to get over here and start building some mining stations. We are very soon going to have all of these, and you can go over there. It's not quite within our radius of our sphere of control. That is a bit of a shame. Okay, well, what we can do instead then is you go over there and build research stations, and we will have you do the very same. This will drastically improve our engineering and research, which will be wonderful. And the scientist has leveled up. Okay, not too bad. I would like to get that down there, but it'll have to wait, I'm afraid. We are still fairly low for money, which isn't great, I'll be honest, but we can go for a little while with the funds we have. Realistically, we don't want to lose out on money for that long. What I could do then, find the best location for food would probably be you. Upgrade this. I'll bring us an extra 1. I could upgrade this one, bring us an extra 1. I'm trying to look for a way that we can get more out of all of this. I'm not seeing it right now. No, that's quite a shame. Can we upgrade this one? No. No upgrades available on this yet. You can eventually upgrade that. But what I will do is I'll have the edicts. I could have farming subsidies, food plus 25%, or capacity overload. Actually, yeah, go for capacity overload. That's going to help a fair chunk. Now we've got a new power core. We can go for orbital sensor array. That might be quite nice. Unlocks the observatory. planet sensor range plus 50%, and actually gives us quite a lot for science output, or subspace sensors gives us an even wider range for our... Ooh, there we go. Power plant 2, that's what we need. Thank you. We will take that. Let's go over here. And we are going to need one of our science ships to come and have a quick research there. Okay, this has been a fairly dry episode, all things considered. We haven't actually gotten that much done. But at the same time, we are actually gearing up for war. We don't want to wait all the time for the war to happen, though. Otherwise, we are going to be in a pretty bad way when it arrives. But how close are we to this? Only 48 months remaining. No, I don't think well, we're going to start building up our forces for now, I think. So, that in mind, both Midna and Greater Isarik are going to upgrade their spaceports. It's going to cost a fair old chunk, mind you. Oh no, actually we don't need to do that. We just need to get the Corvette facilities going. So Corvettes, and once we've got those, we will start having them pumping out Corvettes. Meanwhile, Aavak is prime. How I wish... Oh, well, we can. And I think we probably should, ahead of starting to have you build loads and loads of destroyers. We'll save up the 600 needed. That is an awful lot for a spaceport level 4. But that will also increase the overall power of this spaceport's weapon system. So, you know, it is going to help out in a sense. We have expanded out quite nicely around here. We've brought a couple of new systems under our control. Is this one within range? No. Just outside, unfortunately. Governor Akira Dragamon has leveled up and gained the trait Stubborn. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why? What does this do? We must know. Leaders. Akira Dragonborn. I want to know... Okay, you're governing Aavak is prime. Let's go and check you out. You are clear blocker time minus 18, construction time. I have no idea what this has done. There we go. Leader experience gain minus 15%. Well, that is a bit unfortunate, yeah. Alright. Well, at least you gained that when you leveled up, so... It could have been worse, I guess. Right. I think we are doing okay-ish. There we go. Let's go ahead and build this. Once that's built, we are going to build the Destroyer Assembly Yard. And at that point, the next episode will be entirely dedicated to building up a second fleet. We're not going to build the fortresses until we've got the second fleet, because there's not too much point in doing so until we've actually got something to do with it. But we will definitely be building a small fortress, well, maybe one of the medium ones there. Just to help defend it, but we're probably going to try and vassalize the Resh, I think they're called, Confederacy of Reshla, whilst also fighting feudal sovereignty. Yes, I know, fighting a war on two fronts, not the smartest thing in the universe to do. Energy storage capacity, antimatter power. No, we're not going to go for that because it's a crazy high requirement. What we could go for, though, is a better shield. And we just lost someone. No, General Perpetual Cowlick has died. Wow, poop. Rest well, General Perpetual Cowlick. You managed to bring this colony under our control, and for that we are very, very thankful. Let's actually check it out. It's, you know, it's growing. It's not too bad. They've filled out nicely. We could actually add a couple of more things for them here and there. Maybe we could also upgrade this, which we probably should, so that we can actually get some real farms down here. But we'll see that in the future, I think. That's going to be it for this episode, though. I hope you've enjoyed and will be joining me for the next. As ever, any feedback is warmly welcomed. And a like on the video lets me know that you'd like to see more of this in the future. But until then, do take care, everyone.